Alright, dude. Back up, man. I'd like to mention again, don't do that to the end. Let's find this totem. Map. Oh. Woo.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Ya-da-da, ya-da-da. Yeah, buddy. I just earned some reward points. Oh, yeah. This way.
Right behind you.
Stop it!
Around. Watch the left.
Oh, there's more shells.
The shot. We make a good squad.
I need that. There's a glowing orange piece in there. Question is, how am I going to get in there? Bird.
What's Healy a god of again? Creepy places full of murder and ghosts?
There we go.
That looks like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp. Ready, aim.
Potato. Excuse me. There has to be a way to climb that. Aha. Whoop. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Run, jump, jump. I don't think I can make that. Barely, holy crap. Oh yeah.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Uh, is it behind that chick? Is it behind that chick we was? All these guys friendly now since.
Think
All
the
these
dumb
guys are
gun
friendly
did all
now.
that? Or maybe the
Because
Ravens.
we didn't kill her. Nice.
You've returned. There is no need to be.
Oh, geez, dude, it's like. Like up here on this rock. What? Oh, up here.
That looks like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. At least she got what was coming to her. Well, yeah. But there are some lines you don't cross. Turning on your own people is one of them. You'd think that'd be an easy position to hold. But I've seen better soldiers than Dorso cross lines you can't come back from. I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast. Empires are hungry, Envoy. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with. And troubling. What was it she said? They aren't going to make you any friends, that's for sure. Stay sharp. I'll be here if you need me.
Yo, row your boat. Gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Life is but a dream.
Then wrong.
Keep quiet.
Left leg! Look right! Too weak. They won't get past me! Make way! Bye! It burns! It burns! Here we go! On your right!
Coming for the right!
Next one's mine!
How do I get up there?
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove the animals here?
Oh, there's a own little castle thing you have to go in. Oh.
I failed you, my lord. Please, my friend, you can take what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything. So he was working alone. Forgive me. These are difficult times for a man of faith. While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widwin. Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking. He fled west into the wilderness. There's nothing there but a Delimgan glade. If you find him, please, no more bloodshed. Vengeance will not make this right. May the light shine on you.
A saint's relic? Where would you even find something like that?
People who mean no malice generally don't go into banditry.
Okay.
One of your machines shocked me. I wasn't even anywhere near it. Were you wearing anything made of
Oh,
copper
I can only get
or
that
lead?
towards the end of the quest line. Okay. Yatata, 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 yati, yatatu, yatati, yata. Ugh.
poisoned arrow, slow acting. They wanted the thief to suffer.
Rip. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Ooh. You take it to him, exit, yes, exit here. Ugh. Here you go, I didn't kill him, someone else did.
Welcome back. I hope the wilderness gave you safe passage. May I help you? You did! To think a godlike would deliver this back to me. I feel blessed, truly. Wherever he is, Eothas smiles on you. Wait, are you suggesting he stole it for some purpose? What? Eothas himself, ending innocent lives? I'd heard the rumors that he walked among us, but to think the God of Light could be to blame for such horrors? No, it's beyond belief.
Agents of violence. They cloak themselves in warmth and light and spread like wildfire.
Man was prosecuted. Don't tell me you can't sympathize with him.
I feel for him, but he is wrong. The truth of Eothas remains.
If you had gotten Maya, would you even realize you killed them?
I don't know. The mere thought of having a god's power feels profane. I find myself lost, godlike. I look at this relic now and I wonder whether all my years of service were a waste. I will. I pity my own suffering when I should learn from it instead. I'll pray for the thief's absolution. If not in this life, then maybe the next. Thank you for telling me all this.
You're welcome.
Shame this had to happen. Some war wounds never heal.
Nope, they don't. Off to the main quest, if I'm correct.
Could we not?
Oh yeah, let's break that down, break all this down. I'm gonna keep this one, because I could upgrade that, get better than this one, yeah. Give it the daggers. Bows. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Keep the grenades. Give me the armor. Stash that in camp. Stash that in camp. Okay, journal. could do the treasure maps, but no, let's do the main stuff. Alright, I need to go over here. Consult with... Okay. I need to exit here. Oh, there's a houses and stuff right next to me.
Why is it somehow worse when the Revenants aren't trying to kill you?
A godlike
talk?
in Emerald Stair. Well,
Yep.
maybe our luck's improving.
I'm gonna go talk to you. Nah, you're right here. Nah, I'm gonna go talk to these guys first. I'm probably gonna have to talk to all of you anyway, so. Ooh.
The great mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed? Gods are silent on this question.
Neither. They just are. Anything else is speculation.
Ah, I hate speculation. I want answers.
Boom, Marius. Marcus, boom.
Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Find it? I
Do you think they can hear us?
Here.
Let's find out.
Are you
Hello,
stupid?
me, Yvette. You friend?
You realize I understand you perfectly.
Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giada must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giada needs to finish her research. Deal?
Deal.
Let's
get
begin
this
the
over with.
examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go round the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Mushroom? Wouldn't mind blending into a crowd for a change.
Tired of being remarkable? Interesting.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't
That
you
sounds
say
weird
that you owe
when
something
they
to
say
the
that.
rest of us?
I wasn't born to be a savior. I try to help people. I try to help people whenever I
So,
can.
you believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
I can't reproduce? Dang. That explains it. Hopefully people remember me in ways I...
Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the bad
There's no
news.
cure for the Dream Scourge, much in the way that there's no cure for an avalanche.
Giada will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Of course. The idea is a bit high-minded. Adra acts like a pathway for souls as they rejoin the wheel.
And the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, is it not?
So, just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge.
One more question. What do I do about the entity tethered to my
An
soul?
entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell. Did you
Hurry,
hear that Giacomo
before they change their
sent
minds.
into exile?
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those
Well,
words the
if I
ones we
knew I
needed?
was going to talk to him just a little bit and not get another quest, I would have talked with this chick first.
I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day.
Ew.
Sorry, I've been on my own for a while, and I forget how unusual this looks. As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other corpses?
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor, but of
That's
course
just gross
nothing is
and
ever
messed
that
up.
simple. What am I supposed to do? Just let them decompose? Reanimated
Yes.
corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost
No, they're
effective,
not.
low maintenance, and very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong.
Ew. Why do you want me to do that?
Giatta Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town? He's a bigger fool than I thought. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much.
Okay,
They can't
fine.
do
I'll help you around the
complicated
farm.
tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. Silvo is one of my Revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put the poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well,
Alright,
it's
I
already
kill you
dead.
undead.
That's the hard part done right there.
When a Revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come. Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle with him. He's a good boy.
Something tells me he's not going to be a good boy.
Killing a revenant then. She just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
Door's blocked, so we need to go through the window.
Unseen, unheard.
Oh, the other side of the window. How am I supposed to get around? Ah. Okay, let's go kill this revenant. Put down and dead.
Nice work.
I saw you reach into Beatrice. Find anything interesting? Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me. But at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're a natural. Poor Silvo. He was a bright young revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace.
You're welcome.
I'll be fine. I've lost so many revenants over the years, and I'm always such a wreck afterward. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen. Quite right. A broken clock is right twice a day, after all. Adra is a conduit for essence, so maybe you'll find a connection between the essence and the Dream Scourge. Like the rings of a tree. A very old Adra pillar could remember its last brush with the Dream Scourge. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say. Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giat are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping at...
You go check on her. Whoop. Travel. Man, whoever invented fast travel in video games. Shake that man's hand.
You ever think, what if I wasn't a ranger?
I have a lot of packing ahead of me, but I've earned a short rest.
I met with all the answer, whatever.
Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest? That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi. And every bit of it was critical to our research. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus. Well, that's where I need your help. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I can't blame you for avoiding a place like that.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there. The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner.
Oh, so you want me to go in the basement?
Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse
kill
the
your
mess.
parents that's probably been affected by the dream scourge or been brought back to life because of it.
That's where her parents died. I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great. Don't know what I expected, but this isn't it.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
Her parents are going to be through this doorway.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
I know as soon as I get close to that, then suckers are going to come to life. Are you guys good? Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay?
Guys, we can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Okay. Goodbye.
I don't. Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents. Whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Yes.
Or something like that.
Gods. I can't...
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there? For the time being, that would be best. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fior. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
Let's be off.
Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fior. No telling how long we'll be gone. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to
Oh yeah, who am I
performance
sending
anxiety.
away? I've been using Kai, I think, more, so I'm going to send Marius back to camp.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Oh yeah, new companion! Alright, what we got? Use to understand the world around her, while the science of souls means controversial, believes in the untapped essence of the lone lands and should be put to good use. She wants to prove her convictions by supporting the party in battle. Armed with focus, she draws on spells, occurrence, elements, and heal and defend her friends. Heals allies with 25% of the maximum health. Order go to empower and activate instant generators. Oh. That can't be the only powers you have. I mean, you have to do some damage, right? Oh! Heal all allies by a small amount. Yep. Oh yeah, achievement. Lock all her achievements. Okay. Yes. Reconstruction revives incapacitated allies when Greta kills an enemy. Yes. So I'm gonna. Looks like there's enough room for a fourth companion, but I'm not entirely sure who that companion's gonna be. Okay, main story, ancient. We can't do that yet until treasure maps. I know there's like 3 treasure maps. Ugh. Rolling crags. I kill spiders.
Kai, weapons ready. Quick as a fox. Barriers, rise.
Get rid of the poison.
Another soul to the wheel.
I'll block that. Kill him! Ah, thank you.
I was worried for a second.
What about what, dude?
Watch for spiders. I've seen metal like that, usually behind a very high price tag at a blacksmith.
We've got company.
One for you!
Take a turnip.
Stand back.
Ugh. Oh, it's further up this way. Oh, fuck.
Take your best shot.
They're coming.
Let's see what you got.
Bad envoy.
I was just getting warmed up.
You take lead.
Protect the envoy.
Good one!
Okay, how do I get in this house? I have enough lockpicks to pick the door, but I really don't want to do that. I want to try to find the key. Is that explosive?
Nothing stopping me!
I don't think I have anything explosive. Oh, charge attacks do it? Okay. I'm not seeing his key in here. I'm guessing I get it from somewhere else, but it don't matter. I already busted in here. So it don't matter. Now, treasure chest is over here somewhere. Aha! Is that better than the one I have on? That's also light armor. Ooh! And it's unique! I could wear that. Incoming fire, frost, and shock damage, plus 40 maximum health. Yep, give me that. What does it look like? Yeah, that looks cool too! Oh, yes. Na 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 na. Oh my eyebrows.
Never thought we'd lose a farm to dream trolls.
Quiet as the depths. Trespassers! Who goes there? Search the blind!
Oh shit!
I've done it better.
Holy shit, you guys are.
Hey! Over here!
Faster, I say! Come on! Come on! Who's next? Anyone?
Do 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 do.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death. The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade. Is the acorn not beloved of the oak? We merely ponder. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change?
No, we can't decide for others. They should always have a choice.
Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells. More than alive. No suffering. No end. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
I really don't know if these small little dialogue things affect the outcome of the story or not. I feel like there's a good and bad ending. I feel like there's different endings, but I just don't know how or what they can be. Ow.
Finders keepers.
What was that? 5 critical. I don't need that, dude. Alright, I need to go to here. Probably here. Boop, 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 boop. I see where I need to go. I need to somehow get in that little hole. Got it. Do 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 do. La la la.
Let's finish this.
Show me what you got! Come and get me! Make way!
Subtle as a mouse.
Another win, but who's counting?
That is a secret door right there. How do I open it? Is that a better shield? Which one do I rather? Blocking an enemy's melee attack deals damage to the attacker. Slowly regenerate up to 30% of your maximum health. 50% to remove the poison status. 15% incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. Well, right now the Tree of Life gives me more stuff, so I'm going to put. What does that look like? Yeah, I don't even like the way that looks, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna put this in the chest. I'm gonna break this down though.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject. Until next time.
I hope... no one minds. I made myself at home.
Don't mind at all. It's good to have you. Tell us...
Ooh. Yes. Oh yeah. I need to find a sword that's unique.
Tell us a bit about yourself, Giada.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still,
yeah, buddy.
Being an Animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own. Good, because I have a lot of research to do, and this could take a while. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
Probably, though not through any fault of ours.
A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway. If I must.
I still need to talk to you?
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorso. A traitor to Fiormis. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else.
You weren't even there for that!
The damage is contained. More or less. I'm glad you think so. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fiormis.
I don't know
blamed
why
Animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now.
Okay.
Until next time.
What the fuck? What else you gotta talk about?
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsli reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but when you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so... She's very special. Don't let her size fool you. One of these days... Anyway.
You weren't even there for that either.
You too.
Okay. Is that all? Is that all? Okay, that's all. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna have to do that every time I travel. I mean, that's fine. Okay, let's go in here.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar. Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? Good. We're on the same page. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy. and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face.
Great!
This is no time for hesitation.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
All right.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it. My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
You want to go down the secret.
Naturally. After you.
We gotta see what's down there now.
Gods! Did you open that door?
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
We will never know. Well, we'll probably find out.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them.
We don't know what's down here.
When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. Oh, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Oh, that's the last
That looks
piece
like
of
a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
Well, we got the last piece of that. What?
Unseen, unheard.
I got this. Here I go! This one's mine. What you got? Just like the good old days.
A little power goes a long way. Just a little spark.
Coming in hot.
Water's bad.
No, the night. Look out. Some kind of trap.
Your reputation is well deserved. Charge it up. Just a little spark. I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
I just run right through it like a boss.
Charge it up. Little power goes a long way.
Ow! Ow!
What in the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a statue. No, this was alive once. We're going to die down here, aren't we? Well, have a good run.
You're mine now! Come and get me! Hey, look, get past me!
Gather round! Enemy to the right! Quick as a fox! Barrier! I'll fix this!
Holy crap.
They're having it. Ready to make. Can I?
How did they even get down here? Those things must have their own secret entrance. I'll say it. I'm impressed.
On your right! Come and get me!
On your right! I'll fix this! Come on! Come on!
Make way!
Right behind you.
Hey! Over here! Let's see what you got!
Get around! I'll fix this!
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra. Just a little spark. Little power goes a long way.
Heal us through the Adra.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now. before it wriggles away from us. The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Adra, though I can't speak to their motives. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Find us.
What
you
the?
Are here.
Hi.
You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts, we welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We felt the thrill of their wonder. We basked in their desire to know us. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabadal. Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. Rod, we feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Would that we knew. Our jailers gave us no explanation. But perhaps the ancients who were beloved to us, perhaps they can quiet the questions in your mind.
So she's
Go to the halls
Sabadal
of the
god.
Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us.
Ooh, I'm getting another godlike ability. What is it?
Will you accept it?
Give me the power.
Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought. Something like that. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands, somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible! How could we have missed this? You never heard them before? Not even in your childhood? Only when you arrived on these shores? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected.
Interesting.
But that changed when
The plot
Animancers came to the
thickens.
living lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora.
So
Connected
I'm a
only
godlike
to itself.
to...
Or so we
I'm
believe.
Sapadal's godlike, I'm assuming.
If Sapadal
It
speaks
got
and
back
works through
covered.
Adra, then the living lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
I got a headache just thinking about it. And I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain! They trample the farmlands, they tear down the gates.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Are they being attacked
Come on.
by something?
There's a way up those stairs.
Oh, are we about to get in a big ass, huge ass battle?
Quietly.
Charge it up. Just a little spark. Charge it up. A little power goes a long way.
Alright, I gotta go use the restroom, but I feel like we're about to get in a massive battle or something if this place is being attacked. The gates are blown open and everything. We gotta hurry.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you finished.
Oh my god. No!
Andres Devs. This was no accident.
Oh boy. Well, that ain't good. That ain't good at all. Well, before we do...
What happened? Who did this? It's all gone. The city. My home. Damn it. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilichi. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
A city up in flames? You tell me who your coin is on.
It's that burning. I bet it's that chick with the flaming eyeballs and shit.
What you smell is the workshop going up in flames.
Lorega, whatever the fuck her name is.
Chemicals.
Thank the gods you weren't
machines.
there when it happened.
Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian Republic.
All right. Well, before we do that, we're going to make a quick at the party camp here.
I don't know what this thing is.
What have you found?
They call themselves the Akita. They worship this strange child.
Boudica will be displeased to hear it.
Boudica is never pleased.
I presume Boudica will entreat me to cull these followers.
The simplest solution.
I will not. The wheel turns. I merely guide.
You fear you cannot.
What Helia says is true. I reached into their pool of souls. I could not reap them. I must know why.
I agree. Though I will say this. The Queen may have her motives. Sometimes standing idly by is greater subterfuge than action.
I hope this does not force all our hands.
Not bad. A little art to brighten up the camp.
Second one, cast Flurry of Blows. +2 Constitution, Dexterity, let's go. Increases your damage against skull enemies. Increases your damage against unaware enemies with 25 critical hits do poison. After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 10 seconds deals 20% of the original damage you receive, stashed with Retribution. Totem inactive. What? Hold on, I can only have one totem activate? Man, I did not know only one can be activated at a time. I need my resolve and intellect up, so I want to do this one.
My city. It's all gone.
It's never easy leaving home behind.
We need to fast travel here.
Hind.
Oh, there we go. What? Can't fast travel. Tell me I gotta run? Shit. Alright. I gotta cross this bridge.
I hope everyone is alright. Animancers know how to plan for an emergency. We've never seen one like this. If anything happened to Kolichi, I don't know what I'd do.
Let's get to the phones.
Sure.
If there's trouble, we can help.
Again and again they strike.
I'm trying to get there. I bet it's that one chick, man. Wearing all the full metal armor get up, and inside her helmet is just fire. Oh fuck. Just keep running, 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 keep running. Just keep fucking running, don't fight him.
That's one for us.
There's the city. What's left of it. Gods, who could do this to us? Who could burn us out like rats and call it a victory?
I bet it's that one. It has to be that one. The only one that comes to mind is that.
Look, they made it out. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. I needed that.
Hold up. They had journal characters. Alright. Documents. Lore.
I needed to see them so badly. It felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take a few more deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
Rabbits in a burrow, hunted.
These people are looking for leadership, a sense of direction. We should find Kolichi.
It's you. I thought they were... all of us. Yes, I'll be straight with you. It wasn't... Then I don't have to my young nephew. The captain gutted him and looted his ring. It won't debase me any further, either. I want that command. You'll find her at the Eastern Watchtower. I warn you. Bring back the... I can't think about her wearing her... I should go now. Damn the idiots! Damn the steel god! Spit on their graves!
Envoy! Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
As if you don't already know.
Ignacy, calm yourself.
Why should I be calm? His people burned my city.
The Steel Garrote are hardly his people.
They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran. You give these tyrants too much credit. Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Adiran ways.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it.
Glad you came to your senses, bro.
You must understand. My mother had the Dream Scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giada.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it. What? And this is the source of our troubles? But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quilici, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradis.
What has gotten into you?
As long as we are Animancers, the Adirans will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under a Diran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as Animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father lead the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Nakukubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Before Fuhrer went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but... stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard after this.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, Envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
What happens if I... I want to see if I could go to the city, and if there's a bunch of people in there, I want to, like, fight them.
Soldiers by the watchtower.
Envoy, what are you doing here? Our report said you were still in Fjord. We were outnumbered. It was more efficient to let the Living Lands do our work for us.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't tear your soul apart.
Because one wrong move from you and my soldiers will shoot. Now, state your business, and don't waste my time. We're moving out. Mission plans are confidential. Besides,
you're in no position.
You're forgetting you're in
You'd betray your own side. Merciful lady, what has this place done to us? Fine. If I relay my orders,
I make no prom.
I'd take her at her.
With Andra's mortar gone, Adia saw a passage to the uncharted world. The living lands were perfect. They had resources, land to build stable ports. We didn't anticipate the Dream Scourge would ruin Fjord's crops, but, well, we used the famine to our advantage. It wasn't personal. It was a token to prove my honor. It's tradition. You know that. That sentry's death is his own fault. He killed my standard-bearer. My soldiers demanded a response. As such, the ring is mine by right. That's the last I'll hear of it. And you know about leadership, do you? On a campaign like this? My soldiers have seen the living lands. This is a fight against chaos itself. Then take the damned thing if it means that much to you.
Thanks. Sure just killed her, but I don't trust the Steel Guru, dude. Matter of fact, I'm starting to not trust my own fucking people.
Turn back and
Make the Inquisitor proud. Found you.
They've got the advantage. Unless you want to fight, give them a wide berth.
Why will they not leave us? Cuts and cuts.
Next one's mine.
See?
Onward, right. Won't get these.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
I just go in there and start
Those are
fighting
still
the rope.
banners. I don't like this.
You like it or not, we're going in there and we're going ham. I'm gonna save the game, just in case.
So many years of research. Gone in the blink of an eye.
And mourn later. Join the old
Oh, do we not? No! No, I can't fast travel in there. Damn, well, I know it's on fire, but still, man.
How could this have happened?
Is it done? Is the captain dead? Don't you understand? The point of all this... To what? A life? Where? And what good are we? My sister can barely speak. But if I am gone, who will listen to her? Well, I expected more from you, godlike. But I won't go. At least, I need to sit with what you have said a while.
Holy crap. Seconds God totem. Don't I already have that? Don't I already have that? I'll just go and buy it. Okay. Before I go to that new place, I want to see if I have everything out of this yet. Which I do not. I don't have the party camps, or the ancient memory, all that jazz. So I'm going to find all that first.
I'm going to miss Fior Masiverno.
Root hog ribs there were fantastic. That, Envoy, it's clear that no matter what happened, just not sure you did the right thing. Thirdborn is a rough town. If you thought Paradise's docks were rough, just wait. Right, changing if I must.
Then,
Envoy? Gods, I can't. Fior has been... Leaving home behind is one thing. Losing it forever? Giada has taken some hits lately. And she's... Right. Pleasant dreams.
We should talk. Fior Messiverno was the pride of Tuj, my home. The steel garrote are just a symptom. I keep asking myself, how could we were all so occupied with the dream scourge? No matter where animals, nothing. Don't worry. I plan to hold them. Listen to me. A fate, even with all the... How do I live up?
I wanted you to put your knees ahead of theirs.
I wish I could. My parents died, and right now I have... Sending my people, they get a... We should try to harness that goodwill. On the other hand, look, despite... We all deserve better. But fate, well, if you need anything... Thanks for talking.
You're welcome. Have a good day. No. Am I gonna talk? Nope. Oh. I feel like the ancient memories up here. Whoop.
high ground. The ruins' natural defenses. Good place to post up.
Enough whining, coward. It's over. Stay put and you won't have to meet the usher today. But give me a reason.
Dead. Gods, there.
I was hoping for at least somewhat of a challenge.
Please. No more.
Oh, what? I can't attack NPCs? Come on!
I'm not afraid of heights, but I am afraid of death. And therefore, heights.
Everything went off without a hitch. At last. Everything went off without a hitch. At last. Emerald Stair is ours. You will surely give me that promotion now.
The Sky Mother is the patroness of creativity and invention. A popular goddess in these parts.
Beacons are lit. Viewers Rangers are better organized than they look.
I'm going to miss this place.
Now the party camp over there.
We have been here before. The distant winds breathe soft across your skin too. Cold fog pools in a valley, dripping down from the hips of the mountains. The haze obscures a murder. They strike against each other. Sparks skitter along blades and light two faces in the dark. Now, our memory is a wound, reopened. It didn't have to die. Twin stars fall through night and collide beside the sea. Nekad and Enhekala. The arc of one bright light obliterates the other. You are Enhekala, a Tabaru Sinakis. You speak for the garden, and for us, the gardener. You have not seen Nekad for 10 years on the day you come to blows. Which memory of him is true? Things were good between you for a time. But who was Nekad to us in Hekala? Help us to remember.
Mentor?
Nekad, your guide. He found you in a marketplace, the youngest child of a rowdy 7, and recognized our thumbprint on your brow. He took you to the other Tabaru Sinakis, though he was not one of them. He helped you find your soul's home. And Hekala, did you worship him? From him, you learned to be strong for others, even when you felt weak. He taught us, too. What did Nekad learn from us? You should both have been afraid. There was a disaster. In a temper, we did something terrible. Many of our people died. It was why you built it. Naku Tedek. But in Hekala, what did we do? flood took a village with it. We recall a shard of memory. A wave, like a towering wall, high enough to shake the moon. We ran to the hills, but the stinging water followed us. We drowned alone. We looked with horror upon what we had done. How could you bear to speak to us? We twisted beneath the brand of your forgiveness. It burned us to know you never expected better. After the crisis passed, the people wailed in agony. Did the dead forever wander the nothing of the in-between? You proposed an easy road for their souls to travel on, Naku Tedek, where you returned the dying to the Adra and their bodies to the soil. Hurt, compassion, healing. We should like that to be our way. Yet Nikad, your mentor, opposed Naku Tedek's construction with his every breath and word. How could he despise your mission? We do not remember why. Preserving the old ways was the hinge Nikad's life turned upon. Without his purpose, he would have been lost for how to live. Your mentor, Nikad, was a story keeper, and our people's stories say that your souls are wild things. Your souls leave your bodies and run free across the land to enter death and return to life in their own time. So it has been. And so Nikad believed it should always be. Why did you betray him? Strength, persuasion, how we bend others to our will. This is what preoccupied you.
No,
We remember
I should have
now.
won something now. Should have won something
When he
else.
finally saw Naku Tedek and understood what you had built, what did Nikad do? They dragged you from your bed into the road. In front of them, he begged to know why you stole true reincarnation from the people. His tears shone. He did not wait for you to answer. He pulled a knife from his belt. The torchlight flickered on the steel. He held it to your throat. What did you do, Enhekala, when your mentor threatened your life? We remember. Steel on steel, a spurt of blood, a sound of pain. You stood over him and wept. Could he have been right about you? One more thing, Enhekala. What did you feel as you died? You planted a tree near Naku Tedek to remember him by. As it grew, we learned that we should not pass judgment, but observe. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow.
I have no
We
idea if these choices
grow.
are for the ending or not. Okay, is there a way?
Flurry in the brush!
Whoa,
Watch the left!
Watch your back!
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Here we go!
This is one of the living...
Ah! Damn it.
Protect the envoy.
Show me what you got!
Oh, this is where we killed the bear.
Let's finish this.
Take your best shot.
And the last one's where we're going. Yeah.
Another glorious battle.
You can find all sorts of unusual machines in these... ruins. You should have a look.
Right behind you.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Oh. I'm guessing this strangled thing is up here. might be getting close. There's the last fast travel.
Come closer, envoy. I'd like a word.
Gods, what happened here?
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another. There will be time for that once our business is concluded. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand. One might argue they brought it on themselves. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight. All we've done is speed things along to their inevitable conclusion. One way or another, Fuel Messiverno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fuel Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. Help takes many forms. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes. Quite the opposite. The Steel Garrote bring reason to a frontier gone mad. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential. As
no,
she
I'm
did
not joining
mine.
the Steel Garrote.
You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living lands, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. Feel free to prove us wrong. Before I let you go, a little
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable
I'm about to
folks
kill
at
her.
last.
Can I kill her?
That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check.
Attack this chick, please?
This could have been far, far messier. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hope.
Let's make this a...
Sorry it'll be over so quick.
It's the envoy.
We've got company!
am I hitting? Let's see what you
Quick as a fox!
Next one's mine!
Bravo!
These guys took it too far. This steel rope. I'm tired of them. Killed these rangers and everything. Okay, the strangled ore is just like. Ugh.
here. The end of an age. For centuries we stood tall. But the winds were violent. The infection weakened our roots. Day turns to night now. How do we survive when the tempest roils? Our leaves sway in the summer breeze. They fall, they grow again. The seasons change. We change. It soothes us.
Well, I guess there's all one last thing to do, one last thing to do, and that's to carry on to the new area.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground. Then we had better prepare to fight back. I will not forget Fiume Siverna. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? That's good to hear. We'll find allies in Shatterscarp, if it's anything like I remember. Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed. That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Right, the garden.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth, or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge. Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything? What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek, but I'll take it over nothing.
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
Anything. Right. Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fiorme Siverno. I just wanted you to know. No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another, I'll make them pay.
Sleep well. We've got a long road ahead.
Wait. You said desert. So, are we gonna leave? Because this down here was the first area. Then we took this path. We crossed this. Yeah, down here was the first area. Then we took this bridge here. And then went across to this area over here. So, are we taking this path all the way back down to the desert? Because you said desert.
I hope Thirdborn is a good community for my people. They've been through. A lot.
Thirdborn's a rough town, but it's not all bad, assuming they're willing to pull their weight.
Animancers can be an eccentric bunch. We know the meaning of a good day's work.
Oh shit, we're going into the desert. I must have been right on that. Yep. We took the path all the way back down to... Is there a place in the snow too? go all the way up there?
We smell death here.
Listen to me. Look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Alright, before we go any further, I think I'm going to end it here. It's, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock. I should be getting to bed. I have work tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. Check out the other YouTube videos. We're close to 600 subs. We're about, I think, like 30 off or something. And I'd like to say again, memberships and stuff is up on the YouTube if you guys want to do those. I am going to work on the perks and stickers and emojis and all that stuff. But I don't know when I'm going to get to that. But yeah, the membership and stuff are up if you guys want to do that. I would appreciate it. You don't have to, but it's appreciative. With that, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and she'll probably be back on tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Goodbye.